Hi, I'm Jenai Lane, founder of Spirit Coach Training. I wanted to share something with you that I think would be a really helpful tool, and I call it the Rainbow Healing Code. Yesterday, I was out hiking, and you can see this gorgeous picture. This was from last night. And I was out there, and there was a storm coming, and there was a rainbow right over Courthouse Butte and Cathedral Rock. And the every time I see a rainbow, I just want to stand under it and absorb the light. And there's a reason for this. There's a reason why we find rainbows so magical and we're really drawn to them. And it's part of our mythology. And we get so excited when we see them because they are a healing code. And we can use this rainbow healing code in a few different ways. I'm going to show you how in a moment. Now, I've always been someone who loves rainbows. However, it was probably a number of years ago when I was downloading the Healing Code course that I was given the Rainbow Healing Code, and I was taught how to utilize this because the rainbow, the seven frequencies that make up the rainbow, also make up wholeness, the wholeness frequency. And another word for healing is wholeness. So this particular rainbow code acts as a way for our bodies, our minds, our spirits to remember that we are whole. To remember the natural process of healing is a return to wholeness. Now, we can understand this conceptually, but energetically, what is important is the experience and the felt sense interaction with the Rainbow Healing Code. So, I'm going to show you how to connect to this and bring it into your own life to use as a healing tool to return yourself to a state of wholeness so that the body's natural state of homeostasis can return and healing can happen. Now, of course, this can happen on a physiological level, and it can happen on an emotional level, and it can happen on a mental level and a spiritual level. So, on all levels of our being. After all, we are light. We are light beings having a human experience. So, working with the light and frequency in this way can be so healing. Albert Einstein is quoted as saying that the medicine of the future will be frequency. All right. So we're tapping into that medicine of the future that is here now. So here we go. All right. So what you want to do first is you want to just put your hand on your heart. Imagine your nose is here, breathing in to the sacred heart. Breathing in, I am peace. Breathing out, I am light. Breathing in, I am peace. Breathing out, I am light. Just getting yourself centered. And I want you to visualize, if it helps to close your eyes, that there's this beautiful rainbow that's pouring down over you. You're literally standing in the frequency of those seven frequencies that make up the rainbow, that make up wholeness. And you're allowing that light to pour through your entire being. And you can start to marinate in those frequencies as you breathe in and out. Breathing in the frequencies of the rainbow, breathing out the frequencies of the rainbow. Now, as you're doing this, you might start to notice that there's one frequency in particular you feel drawn to or resonate with, one particular color, and you begin to focus on that color, just bringing it in and out, breathing it in and out. And you might feel it as a vibration. Frequency is vibration, vibrating through your body, vibrating through your heart, vibrating through your third eye, vibrating through the brain, and just allowing that to marinate, permeate every cell of your being. Now, I want you to notice if there's a particular area that you're aware of that where you're feeling discomfort, stuckness, pain, you can bring that frequency into that area. You can even, if you can, place your hand there on the body and allow the light to permeate and focus on that particular area. Let the rainbow healing code flood in. As I transmit it, I'm going to transmit it and just amplify this frequency as you're bringing it in for yourself. Good. And there's a way you can just relax a little bit more and allow more of this healing code in, this healing light in. When we relax, we open, we receive more. Good. Now, you can do this with me because you can become a transmitter of this rainbow healing code. All right. So as it's just flooding in, flooding through you, through your high heart, through your hands. All right. Just intend that that light is flying through and then begin to send it into different areas of your life, areas in need of restoration, in need of wholeness, in need of repair, in need of remembering, flowing into your relationships, a particular one, flowing into your career, for example, flowing into your home, wherever it needs to go now, focusing that rainbow healing code there, flooding it with light, flooding it with light. It's such a beautiful, joyous light. Good. So these are ways you can use the power of this rainbow healing code for yourself, for your life, for others. And I'm really looking forward to hearing about your experience with it because it's really about you, your experience and what happens for you that matters and that's important. And if at first you're not feeling it as a felt sense in your body, then just keep practicing, keep allowing because you want to have a visceral experience of it and it will come as you practice. Thanks so much for listening and enjoy. Namaste, dear ones.